welcome back to the Bugaboo Nursery. I have a new baby to show you, and this baby came from Poland. He came from an artist whose shop on eBay is called Studio Dolls, I believe. I will leave that information in the description if I'm wrong, but I don't think that I am. Let me check. Actually, I'm gonna check his birth certificate real quick. Yes, Studio Doll. And the artist's name is Aleksandra I'm sorry. I will put the information in the description. But Studio Doll, I found him on eBay, and it was crazy because I think he literally got here in 3 days. The way that she mailed him. I wasn't expecting this doll until this week. Today's Monday, May 3rd. And I think it was like 2 or 3 days after I paid for him, he just completely surprised me at my doorstep in a little box, like completely threw me off guard. I didn't even think to check tracking yet because I figured there was really no point. The day before I had checked him, he was on his way to Indiana to the FedEx headquarters there. So yeah, I got him early, and because he came very last minute, or he came so quickly, and I wasn't expecting him so unexpectedly. There's my word. I just grabbed the box. I had to run my daughter to cheer practice, and I just grabbed the box and went to cheer with the box in my car, and I actually opened him up in my car in the cheer parking lot. So you're going to get some footage of me opening him in my car. I'm gonna go ahead and bleep out all of the voices from that video because I had several cheer moms crowded around my car watching me open him and commenting, and some think it's weird, some totally were in love with him, but there was a lot of questions and a lot of just chatter. And then of course my son's in the back seat, like being super hyper. So you will get to see me open him, but just enjoy some music while you watch that. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal him from this blanket, and we'll go over all of his details. And I actually kind of have a lot to say about this doll, so we're going to talk about that. And I also had several other packages that came that same day that I opened that some of them have something to do with this doll. And well, anyways, you'll see. I got a lot of stuff in the mail that day, and I opened it all in my car in the parking lot. So this will be an interesting video. So let's head over to my car to meet this little guy. So as you can see, my little bub is adorable. I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap him here more traditionally, and we're gonna go over each thing. I changed him immediately out of his outfit because it was dark blue, and I will talk about why that was really worrying me in a second, but I put on a new outfit. This outfit came with him, but I put on the gray socks. So look at, here's his little shading in his foot. He's got lots of red around the ankles. He's got curled up toes. Other foot. Hopefully you are seeing this. Let me angle the camera down just a bit. I think that's about as angled down as it's gonna get. His next foot curled inwards. Now I am very, very particular about hands and feet. And I guess my first thought when I saw this doll was I was a little disappointed in his hands and feet. Overall, this doll is amazing. It's absolutely stunning. The arms, legs, face, painted hair, gorgeous. Like absolutely gorgeous. And I love the look of him. I love this doll. But I was going to, I'm going to be honest, I was a little disappointed in the way his hands and feet were painted. And it's probably not going to pick up on camera. But one of my pet peeves is when people don't properly blend the red in creases. And in a lot of his creases, he has like dark red paint, and I'm not a fan of that. And like the tips of his toes and fingers to me look dirty. It looks bluish, grayish, reddish, and it's just not blended properly. So as you saw in the video, I ordered some air dry paints. That's something I've been thinking about experimenting with for quite a while. I've been collecting Lee Middletons, and you saw me just open up a Behringer baby, and I thought air dry would be a good option if I ever wanted to enhance a Lee Middleton, because then I wouldn't have to remove wigs and eyelashes and stuff like that. So my plan is to kind of teach myself how to use those paints, and I'm going to attempt to blend the paint on his feet in a little bit better and just clean up what I think looks kind of dirty, like just messy to me. But let's go ahead and take a look at this outfit. I put my own pair of mitts on him because I'm really just not very happy with his hands either, and I wanted to protect them as much as possible. So before I did that, but here is a hand. He has some weird bluing going on his pinky. I can't tell if you can see that because of the way the camera is pointed, but he's got a pretty strong mottling effect, which I don't mind so much. I don't like these little splotches of blue, and like it looks like his pinky was like in ink or something. It's just extremely dirty looking to me. So I'm gonna try to fix that. I'm just now seeing this in the light. When you look at a doll in different lighting, you see different things. To me, when I first opened up this baby, his mottling did not look this dark. He's a newborn, so that's fine. I don't like when the sponge shows like a very definite exact shape. I like it a little bit more subtle than that, but it doesn't look sloppy to me like I feel like the hands do. It just looks like a different style than what I'm used to. So that's, her interpretation of mottling, and artists, all do their thing. Excuse my voice. Let me take a sip of coffee. They do their thing differently. So here's his other hand. Again, there's some, dark paint red in the creases. I'm going to try to fix that. But I love this sculpt. Oh my gosh, look at this sculpt. It's precious. Seeing him in the actual sunlight through this window right here is different, I'm going to say. Like, it's very different. All right, so here's this cute little face, which you saw in the video. Gorgeous blue-brown eyes. I love that she trimmed his eyelashes. It looks like she trimmed them a little shorter because he is a newborn, and I think that's more realistic. I love how she painted his hair. Let me see if you can see that. Gorgeous, right? He has a very defined soft spot, which I was not expecting. That's different. I haven't seen that. It was so deep that when I first saw it, I thought that maybe she melted his head in the oven. But I have another friend who's an artist, and she has the same sculpt, which, by the way, this is Ollie by Adri Stoetti. Adri Stoetti. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. She sure enough, she's like, oh my gosh, my doll has the same thing. I just never noticed it because she has rooted hair. So she had never noticed that this was here, but you know, it is here, and it is a soft spot. It's pretty dramatic. I had not seen that before on a sculpt, but I just couldn't resist this face. Oh my gosh, these bushy eyebrows, and I call this like a little turtle mouth. His chin, I love that he has more of a neck. His ears are painted beautifully. Here's the back of his head. Oh, babies. He's gorgeous. I really, really love the way she painted him. Like I said, I don't know if she just had poor lighting or was tired or just I don't know. I'm just not happy with the hands. And, you know, I've never really said anything negative about any of the dolls that I've gotten on my channel, but I don't think it's like a negative comment towards the artist, because I feel like I love most everything about him. I just, for some reason, I'm not happy with the hands. And so here's my thought. When I ordered this doll, Ollie, she said in her listing, which was very descriptive, like she is very honest and very transparent on her eBay listings, and I love that, and it helped me like trust her more just because she was so transparent. It was very professional. She said she does not use a heat set varnish on this doll, and oh my gosh, look at these chubby thighs. I'm just noticing that too. So I emailed her and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I've never heard of that, but what varnish do you use? And she said she does not varnish her babies at all. That she said that the heat set Genesis paints was plenty enough once it is heat set that they do not need to be varnished. And that freaked me out. At this point, I had already bought the baby. She does have a refund policy, so I could have backed out. But because I have varnished a baby before, I decided that he was worth it. Her dolls are a lot more inexpensive than a lot of artists for this quality of work. And the price was definitely like a deciding factor. I fell in love with his face, and I loved the way that he looked in photos. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to like check this guy out when he gets here, and if I feel like there's a problem, then I'm going to try to varnish this baby. So I have air dry varnish, guys. So if you have any experience doing air dry varnish on top of Genesis heat set paints, can you let me know if that works? The same friend that has this Ollie sculpt, she's experimenting on it as well, because she has a doll from Studio Doll. She was unaware that the doll was not varnished, so now she is attempting to air dry varnish her doll in a few like test areas, just to kind of see what kind of reaction there is with the two different types of paint. Oh my gosh, look at these cute feet, how they go together like that. Do you see that? Oh, that's so pretty. Wait, you can't see it. I love that. Little feetsies. So if you have any experience with that, please reach out and let me know. If it's like a no-go, then I'll have to figure something else out. But interesting. He's got like red splotches on his leg. I guess that could be a rash. It could be paint splotches. I don't know. So yeah, this baby's not varnished. It kind of freaks me out. And the outfit he came in was dark navy blue. And I'm wondering if he got this bluing on his body from his outfit. He has a little bit of blue on this pinky or on this finger. You can see right here on this, it's just darker. If it's showing up, that's great. If not, just trust me, it's very gray, bluish looking. So I'm gonna be experimenting with that. But another thing that I love about her as an artist is like the weight and feel of this body is so realistic. It is dense, but it does not feel sandy. It's still soft, and it's heavy, but not too heavy. It almost is like, feels like a giant stress ball or something. I don't know what she put. I mean, I definitely feel some sand, but there's something here, it like bounces back. I don't know what that is, but I love the way that she weighted him. So here, and I have named this little guy, his name is going to be Benedict Arthur, and I've been calling him Benny. So this is my baby Benny. And I'm going to keep you posted on the work that I do on his hands and feet. I'm sure he'll pop up in another video shortly. But as you can see, I got him that same day. I also got my paints in the mail. I haven't watched any of the online tutorials yet, but I'm excited to get started with that. And I opened up his little puppy, so I'm gonna grab him. So here's his little puppy, guys. This is a little Shih Tzu, and it is by a company called Perfect Pets. I want to say that's what it's called. And I cut off the tag because I don't like tags on stuffed animals, but he's attached to this pillow and he snores and breathes. I just thought that was so cute. So that's gonna be his little spirit animal. Benny's little pet is gonna be this puppy, and I have not named the puppy yet. So if you have any nickname suggestions or name suggestions, I mean, let me know. So yes, that is what I was going to just pop on and tell you. You saw in the box opening, here's his dark blue outfit that he got. It's adorable. It's a little man suit for a baby, but I just am afraid to keep it on him. And it came with this adorable little cap. And then he was wrapped, oh yeah, and then I have his belly plate. He was wrapped in this cute blanket with the little forest animals on it in the trees. So that's adorable. And then he has a gendered belly plate, so I'm going to cover up the bottom part. But there is his belly plate, and he came wearing that. It was cute. I don't usually use belly plates, but yeah, so that's his belly plate. And that's what was in his box. So he's inexpensive because, you know, she doesn't include a big fancy box opening, which I'm totally fine with. It was a very simple box opening. And here's his little birth certificate. What's funny about the name that she chose for him was Arik. My werepup is named Arik. I just spell it with a U, A-U-R-E-K. So it was funny. It could be Eric, but that's my ex-husband's name, so that's even weird. So he is not Arik or Eric. I will find a way to write over that. So he's Benny, Benedict Arthur. He just looked like such a little regal prince to me. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great week. I'm going to be making another video very soon because I have a couple other things, a small haul from Hobby Lobby that I want to share with you, and a couple new dolls that are not reborns. So Yeah, I'm gonna be getting online to show you a couple more toys and fun art supplies that I got. But I hope you have a great week. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.